What is going on, guys? So today we're checking out a pair of true wireless earbuds by a brand that I really have enjoyed in the past, but these hit just right in so many ways. Today we're talking about the Supereq Q2 Pro Active Noise Canceling True Wireless Earbuds. But before we jump into any of the details on these, if you don't know who I am, my name is JDubb, and I'm here to help you guys make a better tech buying decision. Now, if that sounds cool to you, please consider subscribing to the channel, and if you do, hit that bell notification so you don't miss any of my latest reviews. Now, with that said, let's check them out. Now, first things first, as we usually do, let's talk about the design of the case and the earbuds themselves. Now, the case, very straightforward, nice rounded, smooth edges all the way around. Definitely getting the small pocket certified award because this thing's gonna slide in and out of pockets, zipper pouches without any problem whatsoever. There's no sharp angles on this case whatsoever, which is great. Now, they have some Supereq branding up here on the top. You've got your LED indicators on the front. You've got your USB-C charging on the back, but otherwise, it's just a very flat matte case with a nice little glossy rim around the lid opening, and that's just gonna kind of add a little bit of flair to it, which is great. Talking about the earbuds themselves, these look very much like a JDubb product in that they have a very large bulb on these guys, and then they're just a standard gel silicone ear tip, which is awesome. So very, very comfortable fit. The thing that I like about these is before you even turn the active noise cancellation turned on, just the nature of the design gives you fantastic passive audio noise cancellation. So they did a great job with the design, super comfortable, and they just look really, really slick. If you look on the outside of the earbud as well, they have a nice gold kind of accent to them with their signature S on there for their branding, but otherwise they just look pretty slick. So well done across the board on design. Now, as I mentioned the passive audio noise cancellation, I'm gonna let that lead me right into the active noise cancellation. Now, these are a hybrid noise canceling, meaning you're dealing with microphones that are feedback and feed forward, which are gonna take in all of that sound, internal and external, and block out the background noise. What that equals is a 35 decibel reduction in outside noise. So what does all that mean really to you as the buyer, as the consumer? It's great noise cancellation. They did a great job with it. I felt, we live near a really busy street. I stood outside, let it kind of just soak in, and it blocked out some very, very annoying street noise, which was fantastic. So if you're dealing with that, walking around for work or being out and about throughout the day, you're gonna love the active noise cancellation here. Works great for indoor noises like computer fans and families working in the background if you're working from home. So they did a great job on the noise cancellation. I've been very happy with that. The other thing I should mention is it doesn't have that weird feeling of kind of the air being sucked out of your ears. Some of you may understand what I mean when I say that, but it's a little uncomfortable sometimes when you turn active noise cancellation on, and these ones just felt really, really nice. So great job with the active noise cancellation on these. Now, moving on from there, let's talk about the sound, because the sound is where I was very pleasantly surprised. Now, these have 12mm drivers, and typically what I always kind of tend to find when someone says I got a big driver, right, I got a lot of sound, usually leads towards that bassy side. These, however, are such a nice sound signature. I was very happy with them. They do, as I spent, you lean a little towards the bass side, which is fine though. In this sense, they didn't go so far to the point where it brings the mids and the highs down. I still got those crispy mids. There's a nice solid round warm mid area feel, and the bass pumps really, really well. If you're a bass head, you're probably gonna be pretty happy with these earbuds. They did a great job, very punchy, very deep, very strong bass. So performance-wise, from a sound perspective, across the board, I listened to my entire test playlist, which you can find down in the description below if you're curious what that is involved in that. And I've listened to I just continued listening to them. They've been a joy to listen to. And at a kind of mid-range price point, I think for sound quality, they've done a fantastic job again on these. So very, very happy with that as well. So great job when it comes to sound. So now let's talk about battery life. So this is probably one of the only places that I have anything not super positive to say from a case battery life. Now let me explain the whole project. So when you're looking at the package, you get 30 hours of battery life total. Now, this is a very light package, right? The whole unit is very, very lightweight, and I feel like they could have extended that a little bit by putting a larger battery in the case itself and given me more battery life in the total package. And so 30 hours isn't bad. It's not a bad performance at all. I should say that's actually pretty darn good. Where the battery life is fantastic is on the earbuds. On a single charge, you're looking at 8 hours of battery life with active noise cancellation turned on. Now, 8 hours of battery life on a single charge is a fantastic battery life performance across the board, regardless of what earbuds you're talking about. But with active noise cancellation turned on, in my opinion, that is phenomenal. That's a great battery life. Now, without active noise cancellation turned on, I was able to get 11.5 hours. Now, they advertise 11 hours. I was headed upwards of 11. I was moving on towards 12 hours of battery life. Fantastic. That is, in my opinion, when you're looking at battery life on earbuds, those are the numbers that you like to see. So Supereq Q, again, just knocking it out of the park with the single charge battery life. Great job there. So guys, again, if you're looking for longevity, these might be the earbuds that you're looking for. So just a few other great little features that they kind of have in there. They got Bluetooth 5.2, so you're using that. That's where you kind of get that low battery life from, right? 5.2 Bluetooth is a low battery consumption version of Bluetooth. So they're using 5.2, which is fantastic. So you got a great signal, a great audio quality, and low battery consumption, which is getting you up into those battery life hours. And then you also have transparency mode, which I felt like worked really well. It passed the audio through. Definitely found that it was very processed audio. So it's not the cleanest. It is definitely kind of a tinny sound. It's not the best as far as that goes. I mean, they are using the ANC microphones to kind of pass that audio through. So I would say that's probably one of the only areas that I wasn't, overly happy with, but they have it. It is a feature. So I mean, I can't be upset about it being present. So I guess all in all to say, at the price point, at a mid-range price point, sub $100 price point at the time of making this video, these could be some of my favorite earbuds leading into 2022 as far as in that kind of mid-range budget price point. I think they've done just a phenomenal job just on the entire package. But guys, as usual, I'm curious to hear what you think. Let me know down in the comments section if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns. Have you tried these out? Have you read anything else? What do you guys think? Do you guys think these sound like they're worth kind of that mid-range price point? Let me know, because I'm always curious to hear what you guys have to say, as usual. And I try to reply to as many comments as I possibly can, so hit me up down there. Let's start a conversation. But guys, as usual, I hope this video was helpful for you, and I'll see you in the next one.